my God. The winner for newcomer, and you'll never be new again, this is it. The winner for newcomer is Mr. Rob Kemp!
Well, this is just getting silly now, isn't it? This is all this business. Thank you very much for everybody who voted for this. Thank you very much for giving the big dumb idea that is the OFFSTAGE a chance. Please come see my new show, How to Squander a Year's Worth of Goodwill at the Edinburgh Fringe. Thank you very much.
And the winner is Kiri Pritchard-McLean!
Oh, this is really lovely. This is really nice. Because I've been nominated before, and then what happened is, like the old guard of comedy, who should support you, just talked about how horrible it was that I got nominated on Facebook. So thanks very much for having me.
I'd like to thank the comedy world for their warm welcome and inviting me so warmly into their world. Since joining the comedy community about 2 years ago, and since playing such places as the Hammersmith Apollo and the Palladium, I've learned quite a lot about the comedy world and comedians. And it's so nice to be here in a room full of bitter cunts. The Character Improv and Sketch Award goes to Natalie Palamendes! Congratulations.
Natalie's in LA working on a new show, so she can't be here. But she says thank you very much. Thanks to us at Soho, which is lovely, and Phil Burgers, aka Dr. Brown. So thanks very much.
It goes to the Hot Water Comedy Club in Liverpool.
Thank you very much.
That is the best acceptance speech I've ever heard. He felt no need to thank God or his mother.
Hello guys, I'm Theo.
I'm Chyna.
Charlotte Awards is my favourite awards out of all the awards there are. So, you know, I'm really honoured to be here and to see all my favourite comedians as well, so I feel very happy right now.
And the winner is Richard Herring's Leicester Square.
Thank you. I'm not Richard Herring, as you know. I'm Andy McKitch. I go to a lot of the shows. I annoy Richard quite a lot. And thank you very much for this award, and I'll deliver it to him at the podcast tonight.
Okay. The award for Breakthrough. I know who I want to win. Let's have a round of applause after each name. Desiree Birch. Winner so far. Lauren Patterson! Yay! May Martin! Jordan Brookes! The winner is May Martin!
You know, guys, thank you. Thank you so much for this. I cannot believe how easily scratchable this name is on here. I'll make sure she... I won't. Thank you.
How Not to Be a Boy by Robert Webb. Robert with us?
No, Robert's not here, so who would like to come up and collect the envelope full of cash? To give to Robert.
Can I have some more?
You know,
Hello to everyone else who isn't booked for Live at the Comedy Store on Comedy Central. Handing out the Club Comedian Award is me. It's written on the award as well, so you can just look, but no.
No, this is really nice. This means loads, but I I think we all know I'm not the best at that. I gig a bit more in London, but this is really nice. And yeah, it's really nice. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Cheers.
I'm down here. Do you know, somebody said to me once, well, look at me, I was being quite funny at the time, I think. They said to me once, you could be a stand-up comedian. I said, I am standing up. Anyway, let's get on with it. I'm much more clumsy at home. Right. And the winner is Flo and Joan!
Thank you very much. This is lovely.
Our mum will like this, so thank you
thank you very much. And thanks for tuning in and everyone as well. Thank you very much.
I'm also shorter than Wayne Sleep, so this is unfortunate that I was right after him. Also, we're Irish, so we really appreciate the free bar. Thank you very much for having us. Okay, so then
I guess this is Hannah Gatsby.
Too many.
How many have you won so far?
This is the one I should have been nominated for, so this seems right.
Hello. Woo! This is Nina Conti. It's the evolution of the act. She can't breathe or see. I just about see out the end. The radio award. It's fucking noisy over there. Shut the fuck up, it's radio time. It's okay. Radio award. This is gonna take 10 minutes.
While we're waiting, I'll sing some NEWCOMER.
There's only one winner, isn't there?
Yes.
Because I can see it already. There's Mark Steele.
Thank you very much. My favourite bit in the last series that I did was in Hull. I'm going to do an hour and then it'll be a little interval. It was in Hull, and because it was the City of Culture in Hull, they've invented a little plinth there for the City of Culture. They put it's about just like this, a little thing like this. You wouldn't know it was. You just wouldn't think it was anything other than something the gas balls would put there or something. But it's this brilliant invention. You talk into it, and whatever you say, there's a tower about a quarter of a mile down the road, and whatever you say in it, it just lights up. So you could say, Eddie, you could say, I'm here at the Chortle Awards, and it would light, which I think is extraordinary. Not if you're in London, you know, blasé, fucking, you've got monkey here, you know. But I think that's because human nature, being what it is, the most brilliant thing, what every single person in Hull over the last year has done, has been to go down to this little plinth and go, fuck shit, pish won't, bollock, fuck, and just watch it all come up and these little lights come up there. So they had to reprogram it so that it couldn't recognise swear words. So I asked the audience on the night of the show, I said, so what's the rudest word anyone's been able to say into it and it's actually come up? And straight away a bloke went, Leeds! And I thought that was very funny of that bloke to shout that, but also quite depressing, because what I find doing this show is that the people are funnier than the comics and they should all be winning these awards really, but fuck it, they're not here, so I'll have to thank you very much.
The winner is Greg Davies.
Okay. Oh yes! I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be.
No, sorry.
Inside number 9.
Only popped in for a sloppy Giuseppe. I did tell Michelle to read out inside number 9, regardless of what was written on the envelope. Could be Jordan Brookes for all I care. We did do an episode of Inside Number 9 about how corrupt and meaningless award ceremonies were, but tonight's changed my mind about that. I think they go to the most deserving recipients. So thank you to all the voters and have a great night.
Ah, yes. I like this guy. The winner is Joe Lycett.
Oh, it's him again. It's Jordan, right.
And yeah, as Arthur said, brilliant, the Comedians Committee, and this is the most important award of the evening, because if you're a comic, then, well, entertaining the audience is overrated. That's... Fuck them, it's entertaining the other comics in the room. Clearly that's most important. And that is why it's a great honour to... the betting has already closed on this. Mr. Jordan Brookes.
Well, this is genuinely. It's a shame you're already sick of me before I come up here. This is genuinely a surprise and so lovely. Thank you so much. I know I sound insincere, and that's because I am being insincere, but thank you so much for all of this. What a weird bunch of cunts you are for doing this. Thank you, I guess. I don't know. I think diminishing returns on this gag. Big time. I was sick of it. But that's, I cannot, I mean, fucking hell. Alright.
I'm always described as award-winning comedian Shappi Khorsandi, but I've never ever won one, and it's just absolutely delightful to be able to give one away to somebody who is not me. And also, some of you will know that last year I sucked Satan's cock and went on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and I make no apologies for it. My rabbits have been upgraded to a 2-tier hut, and I want to take this opportunity, because there's so many comedians in this room, to thank everyone who messaged me congratulations. I wasn't able to respond to everybody because there was 4 messages, and I was crying too hard. There is so much. It's like normal to sort of like take the piss out of ourselves and that we're bitter and we're jealous of each other and all that. But can I just say, and I know deep down every comic agrees with me, that I'm being sincere now and almost in tears because I'm really drunk. But when I was on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of It wasn't like the other contestants didn't get my jokes. They didn't know I was joking. They had no fucking clue I was telling a fucking gag, you bunch of cunts. Oh my, really? Amir Khan says to me, you're meant to be a comedian, but you don't like make jokes in here. I'm like, well, you haven't fucking knocked anyone out yet, cunt. I would have done anything for any of you bastards to walk into that camp and keep me company. I just want to say, I have never in my life, as much as I did in that 2 weeks, been so thankful and appreciative of the fact that I work in an industry with fucking intelligence and compassion, and despite all your no, we're so bitter, we all know that you're fucking amazing. And this event of the year goes to Tony Law and friends in the battle for Icetopia.
No, I'll take this for Adam Larter, who set up the Weirdos Collective in London. Adam set up a night which helped people like myself, Pat Cahill, lots of other people basically do. That's all I can think of. But do weird shit. And if you don't know what this was, they booked out the ice rink at Ali Pali, and they sold about 700 tickets, and Tony Law, being Canadian, skated around and knew what he was doing, and people like Jos Norris and Eleanor Morton and lots of other people. Ben Target generally broke bones. But they, the Weirdos have raised over £20,000 for Great Ormond Street with the pantos that we've done since 2012, and no one was here to collect it. So genuinely, Adam Larter, who set it up 8 years ago, he genuinely deserves this, because You know, he's got a job in advertising. He's never looked to make a cent out of this, and he's a good man. So he deserves this, and well done to everyone who was involved in Tony Law and friends in the battle for Icetopia.
That's your lot, I'm afraid. You can have an emblem. Thank you very much, everybody.